asexuality, all things asexual, and I share my own asexual life journey in order to help you in yours. If you haven't already subscribed, what are you waiting for? Hit that great big subscribe button right here, right now. Please hit that bell icon so you get notified of every time I go live like now, posting new video. So as you can see, I'm live at the moment. I'm in my parents' home, staying with them for a few days, and they've got flashing lights in here, which I absolutely love. So you might see some weird lighting going off. But the point of today's live stream is to talk about when should you quit on someone if you're on Facebook dating and you're asexual. So Facebook dating is a dating app on Facebook within the Facebook platform. And if you look for it, for me personally, it only comes up on my phone. So I can't get it on desktop. I can't get it on iPad, only on my phone. And it has the option of a heart at the top of Facebook. And the heart is for Facebook dating. And it's really easy to sign up because it takes all your details from Facebook itself and basically puts them in for you. Just have to add some photographs or take the photographs from Facebook, upload some from your camera. This time the option seemed to add everything from Facebook, but it didn't actually add photographs. You had to upload them from the phone. So I loaded them from the phone, and it is being improved all the time because they've got a new friends feature on Facebook dating, which I've used a lot. And so that seems to be how I'm getting into conversation with a lot of guys, is through the friendship button. Although when people press the friendship button, a lot of the time you're still getting people who are either matching or mismatching with you in terms of a relationship. And so it can be quite weird using the friends button, because some people who use it just want friends with benefits, some only want a casual relationship thing, and it can be quite weird. But also I find it really hard, really easy to get into conversation with people using the friendship button. You can also connect with people through mutual interests, mutual events, stuff like that. So it's really, really good in that way. But I've been able to talk to a lot more different people this time because the pandemic has obviously pretty much, I wouldn't say it's completely gone, but in the UK, a lot of the time now, the rules have all been abolished. And so basically people are just mingling and life is pretty much back to normal in the sense of going out, etc. And so inevitably there's more people now on Facebook dating, which I'm really glad about. It's good to have more people to talk to. But this means that I'm having more conversations with guys and I'm finding out who's suitable for me, maybe or not. But with the friendship button, I have made a few friends. I have to see if it carries on with them or not, because you never know how it's going to go in the future. But in terms of an actual relationship, I had to block 3 guys on Facebook dating the day before yesterday now, because we've gone over midnight. And so that was really hard, because as a asexual person who's a hyper romantic, who does get emotionally attached quickly because I don't have any platonic attraction whatsoever, which is quite rare for an asexual person, it means that I end up getting feelings really quickly. And there was a guy on there that I mentioned in one of my previous videos who I just knew that would break my heart in the future. So that was him. And, what I would say is you need to quit on someone if you feel intuitively it isn't going in the place you want it to go. Or if, for example, like I video chatted with the guy, I did like him quite a lot after I video chat with him, more than just seeing his picture on Facebook dating. But, he was too sexual for me. And so, it was trying to fit a round peg in a square hole. It just wouldn't work. So what I want you to do is, if you are on Facebook dating, do not be afraid to deactivate conversations. And you can either block the person or deactivate the conversation. But when you deactivate the conversation, that's basically the end of it anyway. So you should be filtering people out. You should be using it as a process to assess whether the person is any good for you or not, potentially in a relationship, by the conversations you have in the messenger within the dating app. And obviously you can go on to actually Facebook itself and then learn more about them. But when you should quit as an asexual person on someone is if you feel they're too sexual for you, if you just can't see how it would work, it's a mismatch, if you just don't feel very good about something to do with a potential relationship with them or even a friendship. Your intuition is everything. And I want you to trust it a lot more, because we can tell intuitively and feel intuitively that something isn't quite right. And you need to listen to that and pretty much believe in yourself and listen to your own inner voice and quit it. Right. So I because the guy was too sexual, he was like looking at porn and liked friends with benefits. And, like, it seemed by the end of it, he was interested in keeping friends with benefits, even though he said he wouldn't have sex with me in a relationship. And so it's like, it's not fair. And he said he was monogamous. So yeah, I just don't think it's true. And also, he was telling me I was a one and for him, and I've only just met him. And so I didn't feel the same way anyway. So if you don't feel the same way about someone, and in fact they're making you feel like uncomfortable or uneasy, or just doesn't feel right in some ways, or you think they're just telling you what you want to hear, all those things, just quit. It's better to quit something soon in the actual relationship or friendship than it is to carry on with something if you just feel it's not right. This doesn't mean to say that things can't change, but usually intuition is everything, and you should learn to listen to it more and listen to your inner voice. It's so important. So any red flags, like, he was just, to me, was trying to be too, like, good, and then wasn't good, in the sense, for me personally, I don't like a guy who watches porn, but I know some women don't care about that, so that's not really bad for everyone, it's just bad for me. But the friends with benefits, like, he said, like, he could live without sex, but how can he if he's having friends with benefits? Always going to do that while seeing me? It's not fair, because I said I was monogamous, so I just knew he wasn't the right guy for me. And then there was another guy who tried to video chat with me, but he just kept kind of like, so I'll tell you that he offered to video audio call me. I agreed to it. I'm at my parents', so I said I have to go toilet. I was in the toilet, so I said I have to go upstairs in my bedroom in my parents' home. So I said, but yeah, I can do a video call. So I get upstairs, prepare for a video call. Then he doesn't bother to message me after I've told him I'm ready, basically, and it's just silence. So I said in a message, like, either you've changed your mind or you're busy now. And so I'm going to do some work. So I came on stream here. And then he messaged me while I've been streaming, say, oh, I'll speak to you in 5 minutes, call you in 5 minutes. Like, I got nothing better to do with my time than just basically be available when he wants. And I said, well, I need to go to the toilet first. And he's like, oh, well, tell me when you finished. So I told him when I finished. And then again, crickets, and I just couldn't be bothered, because I think if someone's starting out doing something that isn't going to fit in with your ideology of an ideal relationship, it's not going to get any better. It's just going to get worse. And so rather than keep sticking it out with that person, seeing if they change, it's better to treat them that they are as they are right now in this moment. And maybe down the line you are meant to be together, but not just yet. But in any case, you have to deal with the here and now, not the fallacy of what you want it to be, but the reality of what it is. And I learned that lesson the hard way. So please use your intuition, use your judgment. Do not be afraid of quitting on people within 24 hours. That's what I had to do basically with 3 guys the other day. And and it's good to trust your intuition and just move on, because life is too frigging short, and if you're with the wrong person, the right one will not come along. I hope you found this video useful, helpful, insightful. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that bell icon so you get notified every time I go live like now, post a new video. Thumbs up, lots of love, bye.